Role models wise, seeing people like John Cho, Daniel Day Kim, those are people that are really just kind of push the boundaries in terms of being accepted as part of American society. Growing up, for me, maybe not specifically Asian American, I really loved like Steve Carell and all those comedy geniuses that kind of came before me. I remember watching a ton of SNL as a kid. I grew up doing comedy, my dad's a funny guy. I'm not nearly as funny as my dad or my brother. Those two people are hilarious. And comedy was, for me, initially just easy to jump into because it's fun, you get instant feedback. And so I started off in improv in college, and then I moved to Chicago, I did improv, did sketch. I got to tour with Second City, and then I thought when I moved out here, I was gonna, if I booked anything, it was to be a sitcom. And I almost did. And what's amazing is I actually tested for an ABC pilot for comedy, and it came down to me and this other guy, and then I didn't book it, and I was super bummed. And that was my first pilot season. I'd been here like 4 months, it was like really lucky. And then Walking Dead happened like a month later. And if I would have booked that, I wouldn't have been able to do Walking Dead. I'm definitely not unaware of the fact that I'm Asian and unaware of the fact that sometimes they would pigeonhole you or they write you into specific situations or roles. But after I get the job, for me all that fades. After you get the job, you just show up and do your best work. And it's not about being better than another Asian actor. I think for me it's just being a good actor, period. And what I strive for is, in that moment, yeah, I've been very fortunate to play a character that isn't stereotypical, that gets to do a romantic lead. For me, what's been good and bad at the same time is I have a lot of self-imposed anxieties, and that's just because I always want to get better, and I always want to do more, and I always want to be challenged and pushed. Even on the show, if you look at the difference between first season Steven and third season Steven, it's markedly different, and it's because I've been very fortunate enough to be surrounded by a great cast who are willing to teach. And it's also, for me, my parents instilled in me an understanding that you're not better than anyone, so learn and be open to the fact that someone's gonna have to teach you something, and that you're not always doing it right. And even if you think you're doing it right, there's a way that you could even be doing it even better or more interesting. And that's helped me a lot, because people have seen that I'm willing and open, and I think what that does is then they're like, well, let's take a chance, let's throw him in this scene, see if he can do it. And then you just try to show up on that day and kill the scene, and then they'll give you more if you do well. And I've just been that's where I have been very fortunate, to have this be also my grad school in a way. I remember my dad was talking to me, and he was really worried that I was just gonna be the son that suffers for the rest of his life.
So they're cool now.
Oh, of course they are. Yeah, of course
they're
they are.
probably telling everyone, right?
Oh, they're telling everyone. They're like, oh, they're giving me advice on how to manage my career. I'm like, what are you talking about? You have no idea.
Hey guys, so as I was telling you before, Hello?
Yo, Ryan, this is Randall.
Randall who?
Of Randall Park.
I know you didn't ask, but I came up with some nicknames for you. Yellow Mamba, Sriracha.
But it'll be like Sir Racha.
It's my neighbor, Jessica Gomes.
You mean Australian, Portuguese, Chinese, Sports Illustrated swimsuit model Jessica Gomes?
Whenever she comes by, it's like bubble guts.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, well, hold on, I'm on the phone, so.
Remember when you asked me about my skin regimen? Feel my feet. No, seriously, feel it.
That's mighty close.
No, really.
Okay, that's perfect. Honey, I can't find rubies.
Just thought I'd try something different.
This is a date.
This is not a date.
This is a date.
Hey, sorry I'm late. What are you guys doing here? It's like an episode of the dating game.
I'll be a Cape role model.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Right on. Hey, what exactly do I have to do?
Just be yourself.
Cool. Do I have to wear pants?
Can I be a role model?
That's a good one.
I'm serious, but okay.
do what you love. It is super cliche, but I went through it. I went to college originally for nuclear medicine. Yeah, right? No, people don't even know what that is.
Every time I call my dad, he's like, go do law school. It's so easy. Law school is not easy, man. Like, I can't do that.
My mom, she wanted me to be a doctor, of course, but deep down, my passion was always art.
We need to be more proactive. Asians need to step up. I mean, it's time. Hi, I'm Lisa Ling. You have to check out this campaign. It's at im-campaign.com.